I know, you guys need to get ready.
Look, I know it's just a simple wedding here at the house, but I want my maid of honor by my side.
You really mean that?
It's not like she's got a million people busting down her door for the job.
Don't listen to him. Even if I did, I wouldn't want anyone else.
Cole, it's me again. I thought that you would be off the phone by now. Can you please call me as soon as you get this? It's important.
Hey, yeah, I was on hold. I would like to talk to a patient, Hannah O'Connor.
Oh, I'm afraid that's impossible. Miss O'Connor doesn't have telephone privileges.
All right, look, I know you have rules, but can't you just spend them this one time? I'm a friend.
Rules are rules. But Hannah can't talk to you anyway. She's with her attorney right now.
Writing that letter is the last mistake you'll ever make.
What are you doing?
Tying up a loose end.
Well, now that you got it all figured out, you can go home.
No, not a chance. I'm gonna be here when Glenn calls. Is that Glenn? That's a 617 area code. That's Boston. Okay, this is when we're gonna find out if Elijah Clark is Benna Thompson.
May I?
Go ahead, do it.
Thank you. So, Glenn, you recognize the guy in the photo?
Is this John McBain?
Is this Glenn?
No, I'm sorry. Glenn can't come to the phone.
Who is this?
Lock the doors! Set the alarm! Call Sean and tell him to bring his bazooka!
Jack Manning, hold it! What is going on?
Hello? Eli? Wake up and smell the carnage, Ma. The dude is a killer.
Okay. You don't have to do this.
No. You wrote a
have to do
letter
this.
saying that if anything happened to you, it was all my fault.
But nobody saw it.
What's to prevent you from writing another one?
I won't.
Or from stealing another phone and calling Cole or Ford again. Honestly, Hannah, Ford.
Neither of them want anything to do with me. You don't have to worry about it.
See, the thing is, I just don't think I can trust you to keep your big mouth shut anymore.
You can. You can trust me.
We're supposed to be partners, Hannah. And an essential part of a partnership is trust. It's obviously time to end ours.
No, please.
What happened if that letter got out? Or if Cole or Ford had listened to you? Can you imagine what my life would be like if John McBain had the slightest idea of what I've been up to?
This isn't Glenn. Who am I speaking with?
My name is Perry. I worked with Glenn at the Hall of Records here in Boston.
Yeah, where is he?
He's gone.
Gone where?
The EMTs took him. He's dead.
So we're here.
I guess I should go in.
Why don't you take a breather first, get your bearings?
That's not gonna happen. I'm sitting in front of the Lambview Family Planning Clinic, pregnant with either my boyfriend's baby or my sister's fiance's baby.
Are you sure you want to do this now?
Yeah, I'm sure. I have to do this. I have to get an abortion.
You still have a few minutes before your appointment. Is there anyone that I can call for you?
I mean, no, I don't want to get my mom involved. And can you imagine me telling Roxy, hey, I'm pregnant. Maybe it's John's, maybe it's Bodie's.
Good point.
You know what? If you don't want to stay, you don't have to.
Hey, I would never let you go through this alone. I just thought that maybe there was someone else that you would rather have with you.
Like who?
Like John.
Can you tell me what happened?
Glenn just collapsed. He was dead before the EMTs even got him into the ambulance. He had this fax in his hand. It had your name on it. I thought I should call you and let you know.
Yeah, what hospital did they take him to? Okay. Name of the officers at the scene? Just think. Okay. Thank you.
What happened?
Well, Glenn won't be IDing any photos anytime soon. He's dead.
Dead? How? Let me guess. Heart attack. Well, now we don't need an ID. We know exactly how Glenn died. Bennett Thompson, a.k.a. Elijah Clark, killed him.
Eli, a killer? I'm gonna have to have a talk with your father about your sugar intake.
All I had today were cheese sticks. Now, quick, where does Aunt Dorian keep her guns?
Wait, she doesn't have guns. She got rid of them so she could win her election. Look, come here, listen to me. While I'm away, Kelly's gonna be in charge. She deserves you.
But Kelly's no good in a fight.
Well, she's all we got, okay? I'm only gonna be gone a day.
You're not listening.
That's because Eli's a good guy.
Will you still be saying that when he's chopping up our family into dog food?
Oh my gosh, it's a good thing Eli doesn't have any dogs.
That we know of. The stepfather and bad dad, too, had killer pugs.
Jack Manning, I thought I told you not to watch R-rated movies like that.
You did. That's why I had Dad get it for me.
Okay, you guys, come on, let's go, let's go. JP's almost here, you're not even dressed.
It's because I don't have anything to wear. Oh my god. I don't have anything to wear.
Oh my God. Todd brought everything over from the palace. We'll find something
Get to
that's
be your maid of
Bring over a
honor?
bunch of dresses and crap, and I didn't pick any of them out, so don't worry about it.
Thank God. Let's go.
Well, it wouldn't matter anyway, you guys would look good in wooden barrels. Huh? Let's go. I got a wedding to throw here.
Can you at least have Hannah call me back?
I'm sorry, that's just not possible.
Can you at least tell me how she's doing? I mean, is she okay?
I've had occasion to speak to Hannah a few times. She's troubled, but she has a good heart.
Yeah, you think so?
Personally, I find it very difficult to reconcile the things that she's confessed to doing with the young woman I've gotten to know. Would you like to leave her a message?
No. Thanks.
I mean, honestly, Hannah, what choice have you given me?
Look, I told you, okay? Writing that letter was a mistake.
Yeah, and the phone call.
It was stupid. I should have known better, but I learned my lesson, and I promise I'm going to stick to our agreement.
With deals like this, 3 strikes and you're out.
What are you going to do? Shoot me? The whole place will come running. How are you going to explain that?
Now, where was that level-headed practicality when you wrote that letter? Oh, of course I'm not going to kill you. You're going to kill yourself.
Yeah, I mean, it would be great if John could be here, but then that would mean me telling him that I'm pregnant, so...
Natalie, would that be so bad?
If he's not the father, and this baby turns out to be the result of my one-night stand with Brody, yeah, that would be bad.
That's a big if. There's only one way to know for sure.
I could wait a few months and have the paternity test done. And then, what if we find out that it's Brody's? What happens then?
I can hardly wait to teach you the art of diaper changing.
Listen, sweetheart, I've seen war. Bring it on. John, we saved you a seat.
Nah, that's okay.
Natalie, what's the matter? You okay? It's nothing.
You sure about that? Because I'm betting there's more on your mind than you've been letting on.
I don't know what you're talking about.
These are the results of the paternity test you had performed on your baby.
I don't understand. Why would you need a paternity test?
You want to break it to him, or should I?
What is this gonna do to Jess and Brody? Not to mention Jess and me. And John.
Eli got to Glenn. This guy is on a killing spree.
No, that might be a tad dramatic.
Come
on, John. Glenn dies suddenly of a heart attack before he can confirm Bennett Thompson is Eli. Rodney might have been able to ID Eli if he hadn't also suddenly died of a heart attack, just like my mother could have if she didn't.
Yes, if she hadn't suddenly died of a heart attack, I know. I don't think it's a coincidence either.
Okay, then let's go pick up Eli. What are we waiting for?
Evidence of wrongdoing is what we're waiting for.
There are 3 dead bodies, John!
With no connection to the suspect. Hey, we don't know, you know? Eli could be working for this guy, Bennett Thompson, all right? We don't know who he is. We have no MO. We have no motive for the crimes. We have nothing.
We will find something. What are we waiting for? We can go do it. We can start. Where do we start?
We don't. I'm gonna find out if Eli even had the opportunity to do this.
I'm going to have to add inappropriate viewing material to your list of things, and I'm going to talk to your dad about you.
I don't even care if you make me watch public television for the rest of my life. Just ditch Eli.
Sweetheart, I know that me marrying Eli is going to mean a big change for you. I do, but I don't want you to worry that Eli is going to try to take your dad's place, because that's not going to happen. Eli is not going to try it, and your dad would never let it happen.
Are you kidding? Dad doesn't care. He didn't even blink when I told him about you and Eli.
Well, that's because your dad knows that Eli's a good guy.
This is just like in the movie. In the beginning, everybody loves the stepfather. But in the middle...
Okay, you know what? I can't even have this conversation with you. We're going to have to talk about it later when I get back, Jack. I'm telling you.
So that's it?
Yes.
You're just gonna go?
Yes, Eli is going to pick me up in a few minutes.
Over my dead body. I'd rather you kill me than him kill you.
Oh. Hello?
Blair, it's John.
Hey, John, what's up?
I need to talk to you about Eli.
Oh, God, don't tell me that you think he's a psycho killer, too.
You want me to kill myself?
Are you insane?
I think you're the insane one. I saw your file, you know. I know you tried to kill yourself a few months ago when Ford blew you off.
That was a mistake I'll never make again. And I'm certainly not about to shoot myself.
No. Of course you're not going to shoot yourself. How would we ever explain the gun? However, you OD'd. No one would ever be surprised.
Ooh, why don't you try on this one? I think we need a repeat of your prom fashion show.
Mom, I don't think we have time. Todd's waiting.
Todd can wait. He'll be glad he did when he sees how gorgeous you are.
No. It's fine. Besides, you need to get ready. Go.
Don't worry about me. This won't be my first quickie wedding to Todd.
What does that mean?
Let's just say that the first time we got married, it was in a bit of a hurry.
Sounds like you've got a story.
Yeah, I got lots of stories. And I should share them with you.
Someday?
Now.
Okay, but Mom, we really have to get ready.
Sweetheart, I'm the bride. They can't have a wedding without me. Besides, I think it's time you learn something about my history with your father.
So that I can understand you guys better?
Yeah. And so you don't make the same mistakes we made. Okay, once upon a time, Todd and I met. Shortly thereafter, he hired me to be his lawyer. Shortly after that, Blair and he were getting a divorce. Blair had been in an accident, and Todd wanted custody of Star.
How old was she then?
Oh, she was a tiny little thing back then. Anyway, Todd's chances were very slim of getting custody of Star. So I told him that in order to significantly improve his chances, he should prove to the court that he could provide a safe and stable home for Star, which included not just a father in that home, but a mother as well.
Okay, so you married Todd so that he could have custody of Star? How long had you two been dating?
Oh, we hadn't been dating. In fact, we kind of hated each other. It was a marriage of convenience.
But I don't get it. How is it convenient for you?
He gave me $5 million.
You married Todd for money?
Yeah. But he married me for his daughter.
Sorry, I got your messages. What's going on?
Just told me.
Right.
Just told me.
Obviously, coming clean to John and Jessica about what happened between you and Brody isn't going to be easy.
No, I can't even think about it.
But before you do anything, you need to make sure that you are going to be able to live with this decision, because it might not make it any easier.
It was only one night. Okay? It never meant anything. We never even meant for it to happen. We were both in just so much pain and hurt. I had just seen you kissing Marty.
You just told me you never wanted to see me again.
So you slept with my sister? Brody, if you had told me what had happened, maybe I would have understood, but now she's pregnant with their baby too?
I didn't know.
You didn't wonder? It didn't crush your mind when you found out that she was pregnant? You could have said something, but you didn't. You didn't say anything.
It doesn't change anything. I still love you.
Is that what you told my sister when you slept with her?
Jessica, please.
You know, there are some things you can't come back from. It's over, Brody.
I've thought about this. Because it's not just about what's right for me. It's about what everyone I love will lose if I'm carrying Brody's baby.
And the doctors are sure?
Taya says that they have done everything that they can, but nothing's working, so now she's just waiting.
Well, I don't know. I mean, it sounds to me like it's the opposite.
What do you mean?
Well, she's marrying your dad again tonight. I mean, it seems like they're not wasting a single second.
But it still sucks. This'll be their third marriage, and just like the others, it'll be over before it even began. Do you ever regret marrying Todd?
Marrying him the first time wasn't the best choice I ever made. It certainly didn't do my reputation any favors. And it hurt a lot of people, especially Todd and me. All for a payday. But when I really think about it, I don't regret any of it.
How come?
Because all my choices, the good ones and the many, many colossally bad ones, all brought me to this moment. Ultimately, they brought me to Todd, and they gave me the most special gift in my whole life. You, Preciosa. Besides, it's not like we didn't have a spectacular do-over to make up for our first wedding. Our second wedding was a fairy tale come true.
Who else thinks Eli's a psycho killer?
Is that McPain? Let me talk to him.
No one, it's an inside joke. So you said you wanted to talk to me about Eli?
Yeah, is he around? I thought maybe I'd take him out for a beer, thank him for all the help he's given Cole.
No, actually, you just missed him.
So he was there?
Yes, he was here, and he left to take care of some business.
Oh, I thought I had heard he might be out of town.
Well, he went to New York to get me a beautiful engagement ring.
Yeah, congratulations.
Why, thank you. But I want you to know that you are still my favorite ex-husband.
I'm glad to hear it.
Okay, well, listen, I gotta run, but when I do see Eli, I will give him the message for you, okay? Bye. Jack! What are you doing?
You're not going.
Jack!
New York?
Shouldn't say anything about Boston.
Obviously, Eli lied to her.
Yeah, but she also just saw him, which means he couldn't have been in Boston killing Glenn.
No, there has to be an explanation. Eli is our guy, I know it. And we have to find proof before he kills again.
Where did you get those?
I didn't get them. You did.
That's never gonna work. They keep a close eye on the medication in here.
And yet you somehow got your hands on a phone. They know what a clever girl you are. You're distraught, alone, abandoned by everyone, even Cole, especially Cole. And then after all the terrible things you did, pushing Marty down the stairs and killing her baby, nearly beating Ford to death.
All of those things you did!
Well, they got under your skin and your guilty conscience just couldn't handle it anymore. So when the friendly nurse strolled by with the medication cart, you made the most of it. When you were alone, you set out to finish what you failed to do before. You said goodbye, swallowed every last pill, and put yourself out of your misery.
Forget it. You want me dead? You'll have to kill me yourself.
If I'm carrying Brody's baby, it would destroy him and Jessica. Not to mention what it would do to Jessica and me. Just answer one question. Why Brody? It wasn't about him. It could have been anyone. Then why wasn't it Natalie?
I don't know. It just happened, you know. I was on my way to the airport. I stopped by to say goodbye, and you know, for the past few months, we got close worried about.
So it was about Brody.
No, that is not. No, you know what? You told him that you didn't want to see him again, and he was upset.
I know I was broken, Natalie. I know there was no way to find out whether I was ever gonna come back, but there are rules. You're my sister.
I know, but we were in so much pain.
Wrong answer, Natalie. You know, why can't just once? Why can't you just be straight with me? You wanted Brody because you want my life. What are you talking about? You always have. You want my relationship with Mom and Dad. You wanted Seth. You wanted Christian. How long have you wanted Brody?
You know what?
You have him. You got him. Enjoy yourself. You have my family. The one thing you don't have is me.
I know I would lose my sister over this. And then I'd lose John.
So Eli lied about being in New York, but I'm gonna run down his story to make sure anyway.
While you do that, I'll search Eli's room at the palace.
No, you won't.
Who else is gonna do it? John, you're a cop. You need a warrant.
As a cop, I'm also obligated to arrest anyone that tells me they're planning on committing a crime.
It's not a crime if I sweet talk Renee into opening Eli's room for me.
Actually, that's about 3 crimes. And I'm not having this conversation with you. All right, you need to stay out of this and let me do my job.
The man has killed 3 people. One of them is my mother, and now he's planning to marry my cousin.
Which is exactly why you need to lie low, all right? We do not want to tip Eli off to this investigation. We already know he's good at covering his tracks. We don't want to let him destroy any more evidence, do we?
There's no way in hell I'm killing myself for you. If you want me dead, take your chances and shoot me.
Brava, Hannah. I didn't think you had it in you.
You don't know anything about me.
I know a few things about you. I know how you feel about Cole Thornhart. You're in love, desperately, passionately, head over heels. And I'm going to tell him that right before I shoot him in the stomach and watch him sink to the bottom of Lantana River.
Star, I need you to know that I am so lucky to have you and Hope. You are the most important things in the world to me. No matter what or who comes in and out of our lives. Love you.
Jack Manning, you have gone too far this time.
I'll go as far as I have to save my family.
You're going to get a serious attitude adjustment when I get back from this trip.
But Mom!
Don't, Jack, I'm telling you right now. Can you just find it in your heart one time, just one time, to be happy for me?
I will. Why don't you find somebody decent?
Eli is decent. He's a good man. He treats me like a queen. And he's been nothing but nice to you. But all you've treated him with is with suspicion.
Maybe I wouldn't be so suspicious if the guy wasn't a creep.
Jack, listen to me. I know this has been really, really tough. What's gone on between your father and me, but we've really been patient. We have. But all it seems to do is give you a license to act out. I'm sorry, but I can't deal with it anymore, so you're grounded.
You can't ground me.
I can ground me. Are you? Watch me. You go up to your room.
But I can't. I
back to Dad's or I'll miss it.
Miss what?
The wedding. He's marrying Taya.
Tell me about that fairy tale wedding between you and Todd.
Well, things were rough after our divorce. So when we finally found our way back to each other, Todd pulled out all the stops.
So if that wedding was so great, how come it didn't stick?
Because even though we loved each other very much, that time it was based on a lie.
Well, what lie? Was there someone else? Did he cheat on you?
God, if only it were that simple. No, that time it just wasn't meant to be.
I'm sorry Todd hurt you.
He learned his lesson. Of course, it took me another wedding to learn mine.
About me?
Keeping you from him was the most colossal of all of the colossal mistakes I've made in my life. And I am so sorry I did that to you. But it's over now. You're here now for our most important one.
Yeah, now that you're finally getting it right, it's too late.
No, it's not too late. You're here, so it's not too late. Actually, the timing is just right.
What do you mean?
Well, now that you know a little bit about my history with Todd, you can be sure not to make the same mistakes I made, okay? When you get married.
Every time I get married.
Just once, okay? Don't be like Todd and me.
Could think of worse things. No. You can't cry anymore. Stop. Okay, you can't get all puffy for your wedding. And you have to get ready.
Okay, you're right. You're right. I'll see you downstairs, all right, honey? Did you hear?
I heard every little bit of it. Did you have to give her every sort of detail?
She needs to know.
She's gonna start asking questions. We have to fill her in on the stuff. Hello. What was that for?
Todd, I want you to know something. I don't regret any of it.
Well, we have some more time left. I'm sure I'll give you something.
So your dad's marrying Taya?
Yeah, tonight. Shouldn't you stay and celebrate?
I wasn't invited.
Like Dad's ever stopped you.
Well, it's a good thing I have someplace else to be. Why didn't you say something before? Because now I know exactly where you're coming from.
You do?
Yes! This is exactly what your big sister used to do when she was your age. She was always trying to get your dad and me back together.
Please. I gave up on that fantasy a long time ago. Now all I cling to is video games.
Okay, Jack. Listen to me. Your father and I will always care about each other. We will. But we're happier when we're apart. Hey, your dad's gonna marry Taya, and I'm gonna marry Eli, and you're just gonna have to learn to accept that.
Fine. It's your funeral, but it won't be mine.
Need some help?
Yeah, sure. I'll take some help. Thanks. You clean up good.
Thanks.
Oh,
Okay,
well
done.
Hey, you. Come here. Look at you.
You look really
Oh,
nice.
so do you. Gosh, I'm so proud to have both my girls here.
Cole never did anything to you. Please don't hurt him.
I won't if you don't give me a reason.
Fine, just tell me what you want.
You know what I want.
I can't do that.
Yes, you can. It's easy. First thing is you imagine Cole at the bottom of that dark, cold river. You don't want that, do you?
No.
Then save him. Put the pills in your mouth, you wash them down with a glass of water, you lie down and you go into a deep, long sleep. What could be easier? If you look at it, it's a win-win. You get to end your sad, pathetic life and save Cole.
So you're telling me to stay home, twiddle my thumbs, while Eli Clark cavorts with my cousin?
Yeah, pretty much.
What if I don't?
I got a nice warm holding cell with your name on it.
You wouldn't.
Just watch me. And don't mention anything about this to Blair.
What if she asks me questions?
I'll look out for her, okay? Promise me.
Fine. I promise I won't do anything stupid.
I'm not kidding.
Geez, John. Trust issues much?
Are you sure you aren't selling John a little short? I know that I don't know him as well as you, but I have worked for him for a while, and he's always been very fair and understanding with me.
Working for John and being in a relationship with him are two very different things. I'm sorry that I never told you the truth from the beginning. When I found out I was pregnant, I panicked. You know, I wasn't even going to go through with it. I wasn't going to have the baby, but then I couldn't imagine giving up on a baby that could possibly be yours. So I rolled the dice and I prayed. Look, I know that things are going to change with us, but just please tell me that this is not over.
I'm sorry. You know how I feel about you, but I can't do this.
Yeah. I see your point.
Hello?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, John?
It's nice to hear your voice. You sound like you're feeling better.
Yeah, a little.
Good. I need to see you. Where you at? I'll come meet you.
Actually, I'm in the middle of something. Is it important?
Well, I could use a second opinion.
Thank you for thinking of me. But, can I take a rain check? Because I think I'm going to be tied up for a little while.
Yeah, okay. Give me a ring when you get a chance.
Okay, I will.
Sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm just in a hurry. So I'll talk to you later, okay? What time is it?
5 till.
Time for my appointment.
Thank God you're here. Really? Yes, I can't seem to get that shut. What's it back for? You going somewhere?
Actually, I am. Eli and heading to Las Vegas tonight.
What fun!
And when I come back tomorrow, I'm going to be Mrs. Elijah Clark.
You're eloping?
Yep. So congratulate me now because I'm in a hurry.
Blair, you can't. You can't marry Eli.
So what's gonna be, Hannah? You gonna take your medicine? Or is Cole gonna have to take it for you? Swallow them.
Let's just get this over with. Again.
Where have you been? What took you so long? I thought you were never going to show up.
Have you ever tried talking sense to Mom? It's like trying to pick a lock that's filled with glue.
Well, that's specific.
Yeah. but she won't listen. So if anyone dies, it's not on me.
Atta girl. There now. That wasn't so bad, was it?
Jack, sit up. No attitude today, okay? Whatever.
You a history buff?
I just don't have any pictures of my mom from back then.
Oh, well, go ahead and take them. They can be yours.
No, I can't.
Don't worry about it. It's not like I gotta go far anyway, right?
Thanks.
It's all over. Don't close your eyes. Go to sleep.
Cole. Can I ask you a weird question?
Yes?
Do you ever miss your old face?
Well, are you kidding? Look at my... Hey, what's going on with you? Why aren't you dressed? The JP's gonna be here any second to make you Mrs. Todd Manning.
No, that's not happening. That's not happening.
Are you okay? What's going on? What are you talking about? We're getting married.
There's no way in hell that I am marrying you.
Why not?
Because you are not Todd Manning.